AITAH for calling the police on my niece and not telling my sister beforehand. I 24F have a sister 35F who has a 16-year-old daughter. Her daughter has started rebelling and being a teenager. By being a teenager, I don't mean stealing. I mean being mouthy or thinking she is invincible and she knows better than everyone. But recently she's gotten sticky fingers. She's been banned from the mall in our neighborhood. She was suspended from school for taking a girl's phone. And she's even tried to pawn her mother's wedding ring. I don't like my niece at my house for this reason. I have worked too hard for my things for them to be stolen. 2 weeks ago, I noticed the patio door was unlocked, and I make sure I lock all my doors before I leave. My fiancé suggested we get cameras, so we put cameras in the house. Last week, Wednesday, my fiancé and I went to go look at wedding venues, and we were gone all day. When we got back, I only had to unlock the bottom lock to get in the house, so we checked the cameras, and sure enough, my niece and her friends somehow picked the lock to the window. She was in our house for hours with 2 guys, and they took some money from my purse. They took 2 of my fiancé's Rolex watches. They also took my grandmother's wedding ring that she left for me when she passed away last year from cancer. They were eating snacks and watching TV, shoes on our table and couch. Just like they live there and this is normal. I called my sister and told her what happened and told her my niece had 2 days to give me everything back or I'd call the police, and she said she would handle it. Thursday comes around. Nothing. Friday comes around. Nothing. So I called the police, showed them the video, and filed a report. I got a call later from my sister crying and screaming that I should have told her beforehand. I told her I gave her 2 days to come up with the stolen items, and I heard nothing back, and I told her I was going to call the police. She's lucky I gave her grace for 2 days. My mom called me and said, "You don't have kids, so you don't understand." I told her it doesn't matter if I have kids or not. She committed a crime and brought 2 random people to my house. My safety is in danger. I don't get the whole "you should have warned me." Warned her for what? So she could hide her? I don't think I did anything wrong. My sister and her husband said they won't be coming to our wedding, and I told them the invitation was revoked when your daughter stole my things. I've been getting threats from her husband. I want to block them, but my fiancé says to keep all the evidence in case something else happens. Edit. We do have a security system now. We've changed the locks. We're getting a safe for his watches and the more valuable stuff. We were planning on moving by the end of the year, and none of my family would know where I live. I don't feel safe here knowing 2 random men know where I live. My fiancé also says that we're getting a guard dog. We were already talking about getting a dog before. It wouldn't just be for guarding, but we wanted one before. However, we were waiting until we moved. Also by beforehand, my sister meant like the day I called the police. Also, I have not gotten my things back as of yet, hopefully. I am calling around to local pawn shops, checking Facebook, Craigslist, all of it. For all the people calling me names over calling the police. You're also not giving me any other solutions? I did not want to call the police, which is why I gave her 2 days. I don't think any of you know how unnerving it is to have your home broken into. You don't know how unsafe it feels to walk into your home scanning if anything is gone. Hearing a creak and wondering if they came back. These 2 random men she brought know where I live. I should feel safe here, but I feel anything but that. If this had been someone else's home, she could have been seriously hurt or dead. Hopefully this was a wake-up call. If she needed money, she could have asked me, not broken into my home with 2 men who are still on the streets and could come back at any moment and do Lord knows what. Thanks for watching the video. Please leave us a comment below with your thoughts and judgment. Also, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more stories.